This year, I decided I am actually going to treat my Herbalife business as a business, meaning I am going to start doing courses. I'm going to start um, getting more knowledge about how to build my business. Number one, on social media, because it's easier for me with a little girl and working from home, and I don't want to come into contact with too many people at the moment. So it's easier. So I decided I don't know a lot about social media. All I know about social media is where to post on Facebook and Instagram and how to connect the stuff. And I don't even know what to hashtag. So I decided I'm going to do a few courses and see where that takes me. And I just want to share a few things that we have learned this past few weeks. Laverne and I, we actually did the courses together, and she's actually such a guru on social media. She must actually do this training. But Laverne, I give you free access to unmute yourself and val my in die rede if you have cool tips and things that you want to share while I'm talking, because she always has this other way of just looking at a thing and seeing where you can generate more leads from what you are busy doing. So I quickly want to share my screen, and I made a few pointers for you guys to just touch on. So over the weekend, I gave you all homework, and I hope you all did it. I saw Henry did hers. She's got an absolutely gorgeous profile pic now. So that is the first thing. But in any case, so your profile pic is one of the first things that we were also trained on, because this is your brand. I want to start off by saying, if you guys have any questions, please pop it in the chat box. And if we've got a few minutes at the end, we can definitely take some questions. And I also just want to say, I don't know everything about social media. I am just learning like you guys are learning. So the training that we did is the lady focused on your brand image. So the big thing about social media, it's all about the brand that you are. I saw a pic on Herbalife's Facebook page a while back, and it was so clear. It said, remember, you are the brand. It's not Herbalife. You are the brand. You, Raina, are the brand. You, Karina, are the brand. You are the brand. People are first going to connect with you, and then the Herbalife products after that will come on, and it will inspire them or chase them away, depending on how you portray what you are busy doing on social media. Social media is also for everyone. Guys, there was a course that we did on TikTok and Instagram, and there were 64-year-old ladies doing TikToks. I mean, seriously, I am so afraid to do a freaking TikTok. They do TikToks like this. I was like, what? How do they do these dances? How do they do these duets? I don't even know how to do a duet. If you guys think I'm talking Greek now, it's on TikTok, and I'm still in the Greek phase there, but I'm getting there. So your profile pic must be clear. It must be a good quality photo. Like she explained it to us, if you can have like a clear backdrop at the back. She literally just took a larkin, a sheet, a bed sheet, like a pink bed sheet, and she put it at the back of hers, and she took a gorgeous photo from like the shoulders and up. So that is very, very important, because on Instagram, your profile pic can't be zoomed into. So that little thumbnail, that little round circle is a thumbnail, and that little thumbnail is what they see. So that thumbnail must be super clear. Now, a good quality photo. If you can, have a one color background. If you can't, no problem. Just make sure that it's your face. So sorry, that's my little girl. She doesn't want to go to sleep tonight. I don't know why. So yeah, the one thing as well that she mentioned is make sure that this profile picture, you don't change too often. I'm busy playing around with mine, so I'm going to change it a few times still. But if you stick to something that really portrays you, keep it the same on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, everywhere the same, because people start resonating you with that profile pic. I know sometimes I am dying to put another profile pic on, but then I'm thinking about these network marketing, social media people, they know what they're talking about. I'm just going to listen. Okay. So now, when you start posting, social media isn't just a thing that you just start posting. You have to start thinking about, why do you post these things? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to portray about yourself, about your life, about who do you want to attract in your audience? So that is one of the big things. I thought, I'm just going to document my life on social media, because then I have like a bank of photos of my baby girl and my things that we do. And then I won't ever lose on my photos. But there's something much more to it. You have to start thinking about, who is your audience? You can't say everyone, because everyone isn't your audience. I struggle to connect with bodybuilders. I struggle to connect with like super analytical people about medical stuff. I struggle to connect with it. So I'm not going to waste my time. I do connect with moms. I do connect with teachers. I do connect with my peer group. I do connect with working moms. So there's a lot of audiences I do connect with. So I'm going to focus on them. And I actually want them in my organization, because that's my type of people. So that is the one thing. Start thinking about what you are busy posting and what audience you are attracting. Use your social media as a platform to be yourself, but don't use it to wash your dirty laundry on. You can do that with your husband or your wife or your best friend over a glass of wine. Don't post your stuff on social media. People engage with it, but you want to also think about your brand when you start doing these things. The one training we also did, the lady said, be flawsome, be yourself. If your house is messy, and mine is messy 90% of the day, post it. If you are going to wait for everything to be perfect all the time, you're never going to post anything. So the one training she did, I saw her, the back, and there was like 600 people on the call. I saw the back of her room. There's boxes, there's baby toys lying everywhere. Her little girl is a little bit older than Zara. And I felt so at home. I thought, yes, I'm going to listen to this girl. So it just shows you how she connects with me. And share your vision, empower people, inspire people, show your family life, the things you enjoy doing. It must be 2/3 your life. And then you sneak in a little bit of Herbalife without saying it's Herbalife. I'm going to get to that. So one thing on your timeline, be yourself, be mindful, like I said, about the things you share to your wall as well. The most people, when they look at you as a coach or someone, they look at your 5 posts that you posted last. They don't scroll back too far. So always be mindful that last 5 posts must be on point. Have a variety of posts. Oh, I want to touch on the timeline reviewer. I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it. You can go Google it. But go look on your Facebook. There's a timeline reviewer. In Herbalife, a lot of people are going to start tagging you in stuff. And then that appears on your timeline. And you don't want it there for everything. Like, for example, we get recognized for quite a lot of things. So I choose when I want to allow something to appear on my timeline and not, just because of my brand. I don't want to spam my wall with a lot of recognitions, but I do want them to see who I am. I also, obviously, if you guys start going up the levels, you're going to see people start following you. And when someone that's not part of Herbalife or part of other stuff sees that you've got a lot of followers, they start tagging you in their business posts. And then you don't see it on your wall for a day or two, but then they start poaching your people. So what you can do is you can do a timeline reviewer. And every time someone tags you in something, you can say, yes, add it to my timeline, or no, hide it from my timeline. Give value without giving too much. I've listened to 3 trainers this last 2 weeks, and all of them said, guys, this is going to blow your mind. On social media, never say which products you are using and how much of it you are using to get the things that you are getting, like the results. Why? If they get all the information from your social media profile, they don't need you. So now they can go onto Herba or just Google where to get Herbalife, because they know how to mix their shake, they know how to get results, they know how to snack, they know how to do everything. They don't need you as a coach, and they're getting everything from there. A lot of people will come to you, but there's also that few that you are going to lose. The thing is, you want to attract them by making them curious and having them ask you, oh my word, that is such an amazing result. How on earth did you do that? What are you busy using there? Like, what are you busy using? And then you've got the opportunity to tell them more about what you're busy doing. You can share your journey, you can share testimonials, much more than what you would have been sharing on your social media platform. The people who like, love, comment, and share your posts, you have to have a book full of these people's names. Let me show you why. So when people start commenting and liking and loving your posts, all these people are leads, guys. They are leads, meaning you didn't even pay for them, and they are prospects for your business. I never knew this. I learned this from Laverne and Marina Simone. So
yeah, Anne-Marie,
yes,
they are your leads because they are already watching you. So
yes.
if they like, love, or comment, they've already got their eye on you. So they already sort of warm. They're not cold.
That's exactly it. Thank you, my friend. Feel free to pop in more. So these people are your leads. Go write their names down. And what you're going to do with them, and I'm not going to share everything that we learned, guys, because I want you guys to actually go find a network marketer or a social media coach that you resonate with, so that you can learn some tricks of the trades. But what you do is you go start commenting on their posts. You start commenting on their stories. You start showing them your interest in their lives. And then after a few days, you send them the script. Like Laverne just mentioned, then they're not a cold lead anymore, then they're a warm lead. So then you will take the warm or the hot post, the hot script, and you will be posting that to them, like ripping off the Band-Aid, because you have been buttering them up for a few days, and now it's your chance. Ask them a question. And if they say no, and they continue following and continue posting and continue commenting on your post, after 3-4 months, send them the message again. So never be afraid to send them the message. Remember, we are not spamming people. We are giving people the opportunity to do what we do, and giving them the opportunity to change their futures and their lifestyles. So that is how I see it. When we started doing these name lists, and guys, I'm going to say something now that's going to knock your socks off. Everyone told me, I've been in Herbalife 6 years now. Everyone told me, make your name list, make your name list, make your name list. And I did a little bit, didn't actually work my name list like Herbalifers are supposed to. I started doing it last week, actually, for the first time, like properly, like how we are taught. I signed up 2 people in 2 days. I got 2 new customers out of that, and a lot of prospects. And I'm not even through my A's. I never knew the power of these scripts. I never knew it. And it's so easy to duplicate. Same with the social media. Okay. Now I want to teach you guys something that I never knew. Laverne has been doing this so many times, and what the hell, Laverne, why are you posting all these questions on your profile? And it's freaking genius. So what they call it is they call it engagement posts, and you can literally go Google this, engagement posts on Facebook. So what it means is you are posting something, and what's happening is people start commenting. So number one, you can see the people who are busy viewing your profile, like who's on your page. And if they're not part of Herbalife yet, that's a lead. So then you start commenting on their things, you start commenting on their stories, and after a few days, you send them a script. So a cool thing is, if I could go anywhere right now, I would go to lockdown. Everyone wants to travel now. Go post that and see what the people say and see how many people comment. So you can literally do anything. We had to post one, how long can you not look on your phone or something like that. And I got so many hits on that. And the tip is, guys, if you want to bump up your post on social media, if someone comments, comment back to them, but comment with a question so that there's a little discussion between you guys on the post. So that means that post is getting more traction. So that post, Facebook is going to bump up all the time. So more people will be seeing it. So if you are recognized for something, new supervisor, you go and say, thank you so much. This is a dream come true, whatever. And you say thank you to everyone who said congratulations, wow, that's awesome. Or just send them a heart or whatever, because you want that post to be bumped up all the time. Same with the engagement posts. Leads, guys, leads. So videos. This is a thing that I had to get over. I must order myself. It is very hard if you don't like yourself much, or you don't want to go live, or you struggle to think on the spot or anything like that. It's hard to send a video online, and it's hard to do it live, because that's like live. Once, guys, I went live and Zara fell and cried so bad on live. I was like, oh my sake, delete. How do I stop this thing? Delete. And I like didn't go live for like 3-4 days after that. But you have to just bite the bullet. A tip I can give you is record a video. You are going to record quite a few, like we challenged you guys on the group, and go post it to your story. That's a starting point. So that is something that you know, okay, it will only be there for 24 hours. And if it's a crappy one, it's a crappy one only for 24 hours. And it's not going to be on my wall, and people won't be able to interrupt me while I'm talking, or I can control the situation. But later on, if you guys get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, get yourself a ring light if you can. I've got very bad light here, so I'm trying to put my head here on the light so you guys can actually see my face. Always try to have the light behind the camera so it shines onto your face so that the people really can see you. But if you can, try to go live at least once a week, and at the same time, because on social media, it's just like a job. You have to show up. You have to show up on the same time. And I'm still struggling with that. So I'm actually preaching to myself. Consistency in showing up is a big thing in getting success out of social media. So just like your job, just like your diary, you have to schedule meetings. You have to schedule when you go live and the topics you want to go live on, or just share whatever is happening in your life. Guys, the other day I went and I checked out a prospect that I was busy, or a lead that I was busy following and just commenting on his stuff. And he went live about a bird who pooped on his car window while he was driving. Guys, do you know how many people commented on that? And how many people like went crazy on that post? And he was just himself, and he was just thinking about the poop on the window. Philosophical, that word on it. And it was actually so funny, and it was so entertaining. I continued watching, and he was just himself. He was just like, seriously, guys, this is the crappiest day ever. Like, first this happens and this happens, and now a bird poops on my window. And that was on his live. That was it. So it doesn't have to be this amazing thing that you think of and you have to give them all the information on nutrition, just be yourself. If you found a cool workout, go post or do that. If you found a cool recipe, go do that, but try not to mention Herbalife so that they can actually comment or ask you about it. Yeah, introduce yourself weekly. Every week, more people will be starting to watch you and see you on social media and stuff like that. So introduce yourself on your stories. You don't have to do it on your profile itself, but go on to your stories and go live or shoot a video and introduce yourself. Who are you? But try not to say Herbalife too much or at all. I'm trying to completely take Herbalife out of my vocabulary and see, because I've heard a few trainers said, just make the people curious, give them value, but don't over Herbalife them, because they might have a bad experience with it a while back. But now you start gaining their trust. They start enjoying your profile and who you are on social media. They contact you and say, listen, here, you're using supplements. What supplements are you using? But by that time, they might have a better connection with you already. And now when you share you are doing Herbalife, then you have the opportunity to give them a good experience on the products. So that's just a tip I can give you guys there. And that is mostly it from my side. So the big thing, guys, is I will, and you guys mustn't tell anyone this, Laverne, Yosef, and niemand. There's, we got a very cool Facebook tracker thingy on the one course that we paid for. Don't go share this everywhere, guys, because I don't really share out information that I got from a course some people get their money from. So I'll post it there on the group for you guys. And that's just an idea of what type of posts to do, how many times in a week. Like, for example, empowerment posts. They say like post is, what you call it? A saying, a quote, a nice quote that really resonated with you. And when you post it, you share with them why does this quote stand out for you? You share your vision. What's your vision? What is your mission? My thing is, I want to empower people to get into that abundance mindset. I realize, yeah, it's making the world healthier and happier, but getting outside, getting off of the I'm not good enough mindset. I don't deserve abundance. I want to, that's my mission now, and I'm going to work on that. So think about your mission. Why are you actually doing Herbalife? Yes, sure, the money is amazing and all of that, and the vibe is awesome, and the products are freaking amazing. But what's your mission? And then you go start portraying that on your social media. And yeah, if you guys have questions, you can feel free to ask. The big thing is just to start. Don't be too perfect. Just start. There's so many things that keeps us away from actually starting to build these platforms. And the more people we can reach on the social media platform, the bigger our teams are going to grow with like-minded people of who we are. So yeah. Laverne, het jy enigiets om by te sê? She's like the guru, guys. I'm a sidekick in social media.
You are doing great, Amarie. I'm really behind the curtains this evening. You're doing very well.
Big thing is, guys, let's just be ourselves. Don't be fake. Just be yourself. If you're a messy bun person, my hair looks absolutely terrible at the moment. If you're a messy bun person, always in tights, then that's you. If you're super poised, see, mama, that's me on social media. So this is usually me on social media. So right on point, my child. But in any case, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask.
I can share something.
Yes, please, go for it.
Okay, when I struggle to go live on Instagram. I changed. I went into live. So when I struggled with Instagram going live, I went on airplane mode and I recorded myself, and then I just lost it, and then I put the mobile data on, and then it just didn't feel like I went on live. Literally, that's what I did. And dan los ek dit maar net. Yeah. So that helped a lot. It helped a lot because then you airplane mode, and then you take videos, and then it posts later only when you're on data again. So it doesn't feel like you actually doing it.
Oh, that's
helped me a lot. Yeah.
Is there any way we can skip this live videos?
Magda, you don't have to do it now, but your goal is big. Can I give you something? Esme, who's Get 2.5, she's amazing. There's a lady in my team who asked her, she was one of my special guests on a focus group a while back. And she asked my friend, my member, she asked her, so what do you want out of Herbalife? No, I want to go full time. I really do this and this and this. And she asked her, do you wear your badge every day? She said, no, I can't go to work with my badge, but I struggle to put my badge on when I go to the shops and stuff like that. She says, okay, so you're not wearing your badge. Okay, I hear you. Magda, you gaan nie live nie. So what's worst and she asked me, what's the worst? And she asked her, what's the worst thing about your job? And she said, the fact that I have to drive every single day in Joburg's traffic is the worst for her. And she said, okay, so every time you don't want to put on your badge, what's worst, putting on your badge or driving in Joburg's traffic? Because the badge is going to get you out of the traffic situation. If you start wearing your badge, you're going to build your team faster. If you start going live, you're going to build your social media platform faster. So wat is vir jou die moeilikste? But Magda, you don't have to do it now.
Live videos is die moeilikste.
Okay, just start with a very short one and do it on a closed page, on your own closed page that you feel fairly comfortable. And you can also start with maybe cooking something where you put the camera not always on yourself, but you put it on what you are doing. So on your hands, maybe you do a little talk about skin, and you give general tips, and then you maybe bring in how wonderful this is, so you give valuable information. And if you are shy, as I say, put it on your hands or whatever it is that you're doing, the cooking and so on, so that you just get over that. But I was very scared last year when we started, and I'm getting there.
Sy gaan live nou sommer vir jou vir 50 minute.
Julle gaan vir my moet 'n medalje gee, wagtig.
There's a coach that's
a brilliant
example. Magda Bignell started. I'm going to give a shout out to her. She started with just her hands. Her face was never in the video. And she's progressed so much. Your videos are amazing now, Magda. And she started, you could never see her face. I always wanted to see her take a bite of what it is that she made, and you wouldn't see her face. And now you see her face. And the videos are even edited properly, everything. So I think the thing is to just start.
Yeah. And you know what? This Zoom is a fantastic practice medium. So because you can open up your own Zoom, you can do a video, nobody sees it, but you are training. And when it's a good one, you can post it. You can load it up to YouTube, and you can load it up to your page. So, and then you can make 20 until you are happy. So all of this is just doing it a few times. It's like the first time you did a Zoom call and you told your story. Like the first time you went to an HOM and you stood in the line and your legs were shaking and you couldn't take the mic and you couldn't talk. So it's all about doing it until, the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable. And yeah, so I mean, you don't always have to do live. You can go on video and load it up. And like Amri says, put it like a short little clip, because it can't be long if you put it on your story. It's got to be really, really 30 seconds is the max. So just start with that, little things. Okay, but great.
I'm a baby boomer.
You got this, my bud. Just start. Start with your profile pic.
Start with your profile pic. Ja, start with a profile pic. Okay, dankie julle. Dit was wonderlik. Thank you so much to Ruan and to all the wonderful stories, and thanks to Amory and Laverne and all the creative minds in the team. Let's watch this space this year in 2021. I'm so excited about the challenge. I think we're going to hit 100 on the 21-day challenge. I'm so excited.
Guys, you better advertise these challenges, especially the 6 weeks ones. Guys, this is volume boosters to the max. Every single day, this must be on your story.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Cool. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Great job, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thanks, everybody.
Well done. Bye. Hello.
Nice to see your face.
I can't see you.
You can't see me.
Bye.
Eister. Wat sê die man?
Great job, Rwanda. Great job.
Plesier, man.
Very good.
Amore, fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm
Right,
excited.
guys.
Lekker, gaan slaap julle, né? Goodbye.
Bye.
Well done, guys. Have a
Thanks,
good
Molly.
evening.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.